Welcome to Check the IV, and I am your host,
Woo!
Jewel IV.
I don't have much voice.
No, but I'm excited for this episode.
Yeah.
It's going to be very fun.
Yes, as it should
We
be.
are here with my best friend, like my ride or die, like day one
Yeah,
since
we've been friends since the Stone Age.
yeah,
Um, we're two old bitches, and
we're old.
we're old. Yeah. We're not that old. We're not that old, but we're old.
We're old. We got some longevity,
We got some
okay?
longevity going on, okay? And there's some
We
more
love it.
longevity coming on. So, yeah.
But introducing my guest host, co-host, best friend, JeJuan Jennings. Welcome to Check the IV
What it do?
officially.
What it do? Thank you so much for inviting me. I am excited to talk about Gag City and, of course, Mama Onika, Body T, Tanya Mirage. I'm excited.
Ooh, I like that. I like the body too. Like my middle initial.
Like her middle initial,
Okay.
baby. Let's get into it.
Okay. Let's get into it. So today we are going to be reviewing
hmm
this infamous night that we had in
So much
Houston
going
about a
on.
couple of weeks ago.
So
It
much
was
going on
great.
that night.
It was fantastic.
It was
I
fantastic.
I had a great, you I just had a great time. Like I just had a great time. It was fun. It was,
Good seeing all the
very
barbs.
interactive.
Uh-huh. Seeing lots of
Yeah.
pink. Seeing just all of the barbs, the Houston barbs come together and really celebrate Nicki Minaj. It was just so good to see like the crowd turnout. Oh my God. So when we first walked in, you know how they had the merch and stuff like that.
Right.
Lines were like packed. It was so many drink stations. Oh my God. So when we sat, so first, hold on. First, tell the people where we were sitting, baby, because we were with the elite, darling.
Okay, baby. So we got we got some cool, I would say we got some bomb seats.
We got
So
some balls.
we sat in shout out to Netta. Shout out to
Go,
mom.
mama.
Go mama. And so we basically sat in the box seats. We
Mhm.
sat in over like just overlooking the arena. We were at the Toyota Center in Houston. It's if you've never been to the Toyota Center, it's a beautiful venue.
Mhm.
And it's really big. So we sat up and it was a really good experience to sit up there and just be able to see literally everything, like being able
Everything.
to see
Everything.
production,
Yeah.
fans, and
Mhm.
like just everybody interacting and just the whole arena just being up and about. It was just like
Right.
a really good spot. Like our friend Hannah was on, she was kind of like in the middle, like she had a very much front view. We
hmm
had a side view
Yeah.
and a Rob
Side stage right view for
side
us.
stage right view. Yeah.
hmm
And then Robert, our other friend, he was on the floor.
hmm
So, so we got good angles,
Everybody was in good seats
good
regardless. We
angles.
seen
Yeah,
everything.
everything, everything, everything.
Everything. Get
So it was a great seat. It was a great seat. The people in the suite were so
Oh my God,
they
so
were
nice.
super nice.
Yeah.
They're so nice.
So
We had
very
a
nice.
Kiki
We met an interesting characters. Really no character.
character.
Just one
Character.
character. But she was
One.
super sweet. One, yeah, she was super sweet though. We had a
Mhm.
good time with her. She really enjoyed it. And because she was from what, New York?
She's from New
And
York.
I'm not sure if we had the discussion about her going to the NY show. Did she tell us? Had she been to the NY show?
No, I've had a couple of friends. One of my friends, he went to the Vegas show and he said that that was fire.
Mm.
But the NY show was like a big
You
sellout.
know
Like
the
I
NY show
remember,
was turned. You know that stuff. You
baby,
know that turn.
it's New York. Stand
New
up.
York. Stand up. We got to see Mama in New York one day. I don't know when. I
Yeah.
don't know how we gonna get there. But we gonna get there, and we got to figure out, and we gotta see Mama in her hometown.
We got to see Mama in New York.
We
Nikki, give
have
us some
to.
passes. We
Yes,
know you're
honey.
coming back. Second
Yes.
leg. But let's
Yes.
talk about the tour. Let's talk about the like just how this tour has been doing so well before we jump into the kind of like the ifs and like just our critique on it.
Hmm.
This tour is
It's been eating down.
it's eating.
It's
It's
eating.
sold out every show
Hmm.
on the US leg.
Yeah.
And now she is
Going to
I
Europe.
think we're like going she's in
She's in the
she's in the
UK.
UK,
Yeah.
and she's
UK.
on
He be
Europe.
like UK. Okay.
So
As a
and then she's
barb,
just
sometimes
extended.
that barb just comes out. Like you say something, and I'm just like, that's a Nicki lyric. Let me go ahead and interject. I'm sorry for being rude.
We love a Nicki interjection, okay? So but it's crazy
Mama.
that now she just like a couple days ago, she just announced that she was coming back to the
Hmm.
US for a
Hmm.
second leg,
Hmm.
which it's limited. She would not be stopping in Houston, but
Boo.
boo, boo.
I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna get on you.
We gonna talk
Right.
about it.
I'm gonna talk about
We're gonna talk about it.
Miss
But
Onika
she's
Tanya
coming
Mirage.
back. Miss Onika Tanya.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
she's coming
Full
back to
name.
the United States, and she's selling out. She's doing tremendous numbers on this
Hmm.
tour. I think
Hmm.
she's over like she's almost over half, towards 100 million in gross, which is
Hmm.
kind of crazy. And she
Hmm.
is the now highest grossing female rapper who has ever toured. So that is
Period.
a statement on its own. Now
Well,
besides being in the top 10 rappers in the highest grossing tours now, she is now up there
on
for
that,
real.
yeah,
So
she's definitely
it
up
just
there.
keeps
Yeah.
climbing.
Hmm.
And
And
before
it's gonna
we
get even
go,
better.
yes, I was about to say it's about to get even better. But she
Hmm.
did have a little mishap in Amsterdam. We're gonna just talk a little bit briefly about that because
Okay. What happened? I didn't see.
Amsterdam,
I didn't hear.
my sis got arrested.
Um,
Yeah, Onika got arrested. But it's kind of crazy. It just didn't make sense to me. When
But
people I've
apparently
heard
they do that to a lot of black acts that go to the UK. Like I remember she had reposted Ari Lennox saying that she was illegally detained and
at the
they tried
airport.
to
Yeah.
at the airport they searched her and stuff like that and they were I don't know too much about it, but I've seen her retweet stuff about that as well.
It
That
was
was
just it
very
was
weird.
just it was very weird. And I just kind
Hmm.
of was like, well, it's Amsterdam. Amsterdam is known for they legalize damn near everything. Like
Hmm.
you can go and the prostitutes and the weed and drugs and all
He said
that
the
grand stuff. You can
prostitutes
do
and the
all
weed
that.
drug.
You can do all that. And it's just like
You
illegal.
can.
So
I've been to Europe before. You can. It's legal. Yeah, I've seen it literally
it's legal.
advertised in public while walking by.
Right. And it's kind of crazy. So if she had a little couple pre-rolls, because you
Mhm.
know me, I be rolling with my pre-rolls and my
Period.
things. And I'm in the US, baby. They could arrest they could arrest in the
Take your
US,
way.
okay?
They're gonna
Take
take
your
your way.
way. Lock me
Okay.
up. But that's kind of crazy. So I'm glad that she's free.
Hmm.
And everything was situated.
And
I
that
just
she's
kind of
safe.
felt like you just brought that. Yeah, she's safe. I mean, I
Hmm.
know that's a scary situation of being in a foreign country
Hmm.
and being detained and also not knowing,
How the
that. But
system
I mean,
works,
like,
or
and
yeah.
yes, and then also feeling not out of your comfort zone in your race. It's like you just made that big statement about Ari Lennox and
Hmm.
having the same issue. And a lot of rappers have had issues traveling outside the states or outside the country. 21
Hmm.
Savage, ASAP Rocky, a lot of them
Hmm.
have had issues with foreign law due
Right.
to mishaps. And it's not even it's most of the time it's not their fault.
Right.
So it's more of just the judgment and based on the protocols of what's going on in that nation. So I just had to throw that in because it was a part of her tour. She had to
Yeah.
cancel or basically postpone Manchester, which is a
Hmm.
big show for her.
Mm.
And but I'm glad everything's going well. I'm glad the tour is going good, and everything is squared away now. Child, I already know Mama is gonna she's gonna spit a couple verses about this because
And
child,
I'm ready because she about to eat them
I
up.
eat them
She about to
up,
eat them up. And you know what,
eat
too?
them
I thought
up.
I don't know what's going to be the future of this. I was thinking that she was going to sue. Um, I know she has to pay a small fine for that.
Mhm.
Um, I just think I don't know. Just something needs to be done. Something bigger needs to be done, and maybe she's just the
Something,
right person.
something.
Maybe she's just the right person to get it done.
I mean, we love a trailblazer.
I
We love
mean,
a pioneer. We love
she
a.
said so much. She
We
said something about the
love an
streaming.
activist.
She said something about the streaming and charting, and well, she got those rules changed. She could
Okay.
possibly.
Her and Chance the Rapper. Shout out to Chance the Rapper.
Okay, and chance
Yeah,
her.
Chance, her and with the mixtapes, like that's big,
Yeah, that is.
having it was a big deal, a lot of people don't realize that her and Chance and a lot of other artists were pivotal pioneers to making streaming count towards sales. And that's
Right.
like a big deal now. That's literally how a lot of your artists, your faves,
Mm-hmm.
pay their bills is through streaming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they're not selling albums.
Oh,
But
oh,
that's
okay.
another
We getting off topic.
That's enough.
Let's go
We
back
get
to
off
Pink
top.
Friday Gag City Tour.
Peak
So
Fright Gag City. Yeah.
we enjoyed the start of everything. Everything looked nice and everything looked like granite. It was in pink. We had 50s drink. What was his
Oh
whole
yes, let's talk about 50%. Oh my
50
gosh.
Cent, him and you know what? Okay, really quickly too, and I'm probably going off on a tangent. I'm gonna try and make this really quick. But besides him not only performing at the tour, him being on the album, he was also having us sample his amazing, amazing new drinks that he has.
Y'all.
And on top of that, he's got an animated series coming out that is featuring and starring Nicki Minaj. I believe she's going to be doing some more voice acting, so that is going to be very exciting.
I am super excited one about the animation because that's just
Mm-hmm.
I love first of all, I love Nicki Minaj in the sense of
Mm-hmm.
acting. I don't know
Yeah,
why, but it's just like
and her voice
seeing
acting
her
is
act is fun.
perfect.
It's good. It's
Damn
really
near perfect.
good.
It's really good. You know, Mama's an actor.
Yeah.
LaGuardia. LaGuardia.
LaGuardia, baby. LaGuardia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And but the drinks. Okay, so we this our bar that was connected to the suite was at the 50 Club, which
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent is now a new resident in Houston. Shout out to Houston, shout out to 50. He's doing a lot of big things for the city and growing the media entertainment field and industry there,
Mm-hmm.
and launching studios and bringing a lot of media and entertainment to the city. So with him being affiliated with Houston, he has his own club at the Toyota Center, and it's called the 50 Club. We had tried his new drinks called 21 Questions. They're a frozen drink,
Mm-hmm.
strawberry based with his Branson cognac infused. And it's a really, really, really good drink. Very refreshing. I actually had two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they be hitting, baby, because
It
child,
hit. It hit.
Branson cognac is smooth, baby.
Baby, it hit. And the taste was just
50,
immaculate. So shout out to
50. Send
you.
us a bottle. Send
Send
us a
us a
bottle.
bottle so we can get it popping.
So we can get it
So
popping.
we can get it popping.
Many
Now
men.
let's Manny man. So let's talk about now when we first walked in. So now we've sat down, we've got our drinks, we talked to the people in our suite. We start off with DJ Booth. Woo!
DJ Booth opens up the show,
DJ Booth
gets
opens up
gets
the show.
gets the crowd really good. So,
Yeah.
JeJuan's first thing, like I remember, like we were just tight. We was dancing. We got our drinks. We was feeling the vibe. Everybody was moving, literally like the whole arena. As people are coming in, everybody's moving.
Mm-hmm.
And JeJuan was like, he pointed out this question, and which will relate to the rest of the episode when we talk about the set list and like all that grand stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, why are they playing all the good songs right now? They're playing all the good songs. Like
Mm-hmm.
they played
Literally. All the classics, the mixtape classics.
like a lot of mixtape classics. We
Mm-hmm.
heard a Sucker Free. We heard some Beat Me Up Scotty. We heard a lot of feature runs. Nikki
Yeah.
loves a feature run, so she had a lot of DJ Boo played a lot of her features that are like infamous verses, like
Mm-hmm.
Make Love and Fifi. You know, we got some good,
We got
good,
some
good,
good,
good ones.
yeah, some good, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was
We did.
blended. It was mixed with a lot of mainstream music that we would hear today. A lot of Ice Spice, a lot of Doja. You know, we would get some of that mix, but intertwined with just Nicki flavor. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a really good intro. I really enjoyed DJ Booth's DJing. He really got the
Yeah,
crowd hype, and
he did.
he's a really good like starter for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in this because you know, Monica's on the show. Like Monica was on the tour, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
were, you know, I had the mindset, you know, oh, she's
That she was
opening,
gonna.
she's coming out.
No, but you kind of knew that already. But maybe she could have switched up this time. But
I
no,
didn't
she.
know that then. I didn't know that then.
Oh,
But I didn't
yeah.
know that
I'm
then.
not
I
gonna
was over
tell you
here waiting
that.
and I was like, you know how tours go. You get your opening
It's
act,
the
da da da
opener,
da.
right? Hmm.
You get your
She pulled a
opener, and then it
Beyonce. She
leads
pulled a Beyonce.
into
She didn't have no opening act,
she
baby.
did pull.
She did
She had nothing. She had
nothing.
DJ Booth.
Which it was a fun time. So then after DJ
Which was
Booth
fun.
had, which was fun. He was really fun. He really hyped the crowd up. So DJ Booth got done. He hyped the crowd up. I believe it was like maybe a 10-minute wait before Nikki got on. So now let's get into our first act.
Let's get into our first act.
Music
It's time to
has
open up the
started.
vault.
Lights are doing the flickering, and the stage is lighting up. We are now in Gag City. Okay.
We are in Gag City.
We are in Gag City. We are in the first arc, and the first song that she comes out with is I'm the Best. Now, I don't know any other song that would have been more perfect for her to come out to. That is the first song off of her first album.
It was very nostalgic.
And it was very
Very nostalgic.
nostalgic. And I love
Very
the way that it was
nostalgic.
placed in the very beginning of the show.
It set the
Um,
tone. Like
it
it
definitely did set the
really did
tone.
set the tone. Like the
Yeah.
graphic was cool. Like the graphic of like the intro graphic was really cool. Like
Mhm.
it had like we were coming, like it's like we were flying in, like we were
Right?
coming into Gag City. We
Mhm.
landed. You know, we're looking at the building. We're in Gag City.
Mhm.
So it just made sense to kind of revisit kind of where she
Where
had
she
started and
started.
where she came from, you know,
Absolutely.
and
Just to
how
remind
that
you
elevated.
girls. Yes.
Yeah, just to remind them, it's just like, I mean, I just played. My mom just visited here like a couple of days, like for a week, and she was like, my aunt was like, play some Nicki Minaj. Why? We turned on Pink Friday and we played
Really?
the first, we heard and she was like, this is a good song. Like, it's a really
Yeah.
good, like,
The album is a
they're not a big
classic.
Nicki Minaj, but that first song,
That first
what?
song,
Couldn't take what was in me. I've been helling with Lindsay.
Get the Eye of the Tiger. Come on.
Right? Like, it
Na,
was,
na, na, da, 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 da,
there's
da,
so
da,
many, like, the
come
build
on.
up. It was a great build
It
up
was,
to
I will
doing
say
that
this
show.
too. To me, this was the beginning. Arc one was the strongest point of the whole show. For Houston, the first arc was the strongest point of the show. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was that excitement, not only the excitement of seeing her perform live, but just like I said earlier, being in a room full of barbs and seeing a room full of pink and just it was just so it just was so perfect. That was the best
It
opener to
was
me.
it was a dope experience.
Mhm.
I felt like that first act, I guess you could say, in the set list was really good. Like you get I'm the best. We
Mhm.
transition into, which is a little bit shortened. It's not the full song, but you
Right.
get the gist of it. Because like,
Mhm.
I mean, she only really has to say that first verse into that chorus and then like, baby, that's it. Like
Send us
that's
off,
really
baby.
it.
Send us off.
Send us off. So she sends us off into Barbie Dangerous. So Barbie
Ooh.
Dangerous. Look, so she starts
Ah,
when I say spazzing, this girl's
spazzing.
spaz, like
Spazzing.
spaz. Like this is where I don't know if y'all seen tour footage, but this is where you know when I'm the best,
Takes
she's
the
by
armor
herself,
off,
rapping,
right?
spitting, boom, ba 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 ba. When Barbie Dangerous
After
come
that,
on, we start to
it's time to
see
get to
the
work.
dancers come in. She pulls off the top of the top, baby. And
It's time
baby,
to get to work, she said. It's time to
time
work.
to
It's
get up.
time to get up, she said.
Get up, get
That's
up,
exactly
get
what
up.
she did. And I tell you, that
So
could
we
have been
get
the most perfectest song, the next song to perform after I'm the Best.
right.
It just was perfect. And then
It's
after,
nostalgic.
it's back to
It's like,
nostalgia.
I mean, it correlates. I mean, like it correlates in to say, like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Pink Friday, I'm the best. That's track one.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Gag City. So if we was gonna follow through with Pink Friday, just Pink
Mm-hmm.
Friday, we would have been in Roman's Revenge. Would have been like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, we wouldn't have been ready for that.
We
That would
would have
have
been
been
ready.
too
So
early,
Barbie
way too early.
Dangerous, which is the second track on Pink Friday 2,
Mm-hmm.
kind of gives that
It was
Roman.
poetic in a way.
It's a Roman. It's like a Roman. It's connected. They're not
Yeah, they're in the
sisters.
same
They're like
family.
this. They're in the same family,
Yeah,
and
I like that.
I would say that it just I saw her track listing and I looked at that and I was just kind of like, wow, she took track 1 from album 1 and
Mhm.
then took track 2 from album 5. So it
Right.
was just like it correlated in the sense of the story. Like, we're gonna talk about narrative
Right.
and critique about that. But in a sense,
Hmm.
it kind of I saw the correlation of what she was doing with
Yeah,
her
the
music and how
mood.
she
She
was
definitely captured the mood. The mood was most best fit in the first act. Absolutely. And then
right, right.
um, after Barbie Dangerous, then we get into fuck the club up, fuck the club up, hey, fuck the club up, fuck the club up. Sent me into
Hey,
oblivion. Sent me into
yeah,
oblivion.
yeah, yeah.
Them, me,
Listen,
them, me seeing her do the dance, her dancers do the dance, and everybody high heels on my tippies. Like
but
it was an
it was
experience.
just like because I've heard that song ever since that song dropped. I've heard that song in about 3 clubs.
Mm,
And baby,
it's gonna go off every time.
bumping it in the club is so different
Yeah,
from seeing it and listening to it in like an arena. Like
yeah.
I was like, dang, this club done grew up about 6 times 6. Like it's just crazy.
It's just nonstop.
It was nonstop. It was literally
Yeah.
nonstop. So Bug the Club Up is also, it was like a really good moment from that trajectory from I'm the Best,
Hmm.
Barbie Dangerous, all that grand stuff.
Hmm.
Then we start to get into like beat, beat, beat. Is that you talking to me?
It would have been nice to
Like, so
see
we get
50
it.
come out, but I still enjoyed it.
I thought he was gonna come out. I felt the need that he should have came out.
Can I say
Nevertheless, he
something?
didn't. They had some choreo. The choreography was cute. The
It
choreography was
was.
cute.
I would have did a different song though,
Ooh.
because now at that point, now we're kind of now we're back on track, quote unquote. If you're talking about in the context of Pink Friday 2, so which is
Right.
Beep Beep is next, but I would have done a different song. It would have been almost as hype. It would have been a better lead up after Fuck the Club Up, because Fuck the Club is like uh right, and then you get into something like I'm in the just in the back seat. Got out the porch, so I'm in the back seat. I'm not depressed. He said no D mad weak. So I don't know. Just the vibe was kind of like
It
toned
started,
down
well,
just
it
a little
started to
bit more.
shift. It started to shift. Like I
Right.
saw why Beat Beat was that shifting song
Mm-hmm.
because you also after Beat Beat we get Hard White, which was like
Oh, okay. It makes sense now
work hard just to
we
get
were
hard, baby.
rapping beat beat word to word, and then Hard White came on, which then really made us get up and then have to rap word for
Yeah,
word,
yeah,
because that's a rap
yeah.
song.
That was a rap song.
That's a
But you
rap
could see
song.
the BPM kind of starts to decrease. Like you
Mm-hmm.
see the BPM start to decrease as we get into like Beat Beat Hard White.
Mm-hmm.
And then because Hard White was shortened. It wasn't the full song. That's like a
Right.
4 minute. That's almost like a 3 to 4 minute song.
Mm-hmm.
But that got shortened, and then my song just came out of nowhere. And all I heard is and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
What song? I can't remember.
Press play. Press play. Big booty bitch. Press play. Like,
Press play.
ah.
That's some big. Press play. press play, press
Press
play.
play.
Up against on the
That
way.
is that was
Yeah,
the first of all when we was
yeah.
there when I was there for that week because I stayed I came home and stayed for a week. We had a whole time, baby. That song was on repeat.
On
Press
repeat.
play.
We
What's
were
an
quoting the
idiot?
song 24/7 back to back. Come
Like
on. It was stuck in our heads at
like
that
it was stuck because it was
point.
what's an idiot? You can't
Yeah.
be me. I'm already
Already
it.
it.
Like
Like,
so that was a bop. That was a moment.
yeah.
Everybody in that bitch was up. Like
Everybody went off.
everybody
Everybody
was
went off.
up. Everybody went up. It was like press play, big booty, big press play. So we was just in there just
We went off.
going at it. It was a
Absolutely.
great song. So after that, she ends with, of course, like my honey's blue.
Ah,
That
I keep them by the two. It's a big
it's a
difference
big
between
difference
me and
between
you.
me and
I
you.
ain't nothing like you, but you. Ah, when
So
me and my opposite. The corniest bitches be popping shit. Oh, hold on. Oh,
at an
everything I say
offending
is
fact, you know,
that.
I just dropped
Oh,
my
the drama
shoe.
shit.
So okay, so yes,
Come
big
on.
difference was a big mood
Was a big moment. Yeah.
for that ending of that first act or that first part of that set. Like
Every
it
time I
was
hear
good.
that song,
It was
I
good.
think of the MTV performance. I just got my life to that so much.
Yeah. And it had some elements of like, because she didn't perform Bees in the Trap, but it had this
Right?
undertone of Bees in the Trap in it. Like it was mixed like with inside of it. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa,
The
whoa,
toss up was
DJ. Hold
something.
on, DJ.
The
You can't
toss
give it
up
to
was
me wet
something.
like that. You can't give
Right.
it to me wet.
You can't give it to me dry
I was
like that.
like,
You gotta
whoa,
get it wet first.
get that shit. Get that. So, nevertheless,
Nevertheless, I'm ready now.
so we leave big difference. And now we come into this interlude,
Hmm.
which is welcome to the party. You
Right.
know, it's welcome to the party. Um, this is the interlude where she's in the car
Hmm.
and I believe she's zooming. It's like she's zooming through the city and like
Hmm.
it's very like fast. It's fast, right?
Right.
So we come in, she comes up from the stage, you know, after she changes, she
Hmm.
comes up from the stage, and baby, track number 8 is Pink Birthday.
Pink
You
birthday. My
know,
God, today. My God, today.
baby.
I
That
waited so
song,
long to see that performance.
what?
I
What?
I was
What?
I was entertained. She put on a show. When I say the commitment of the the dance for Pink Birthday by herself, of her just coming out the stage and just doing her thing like she's at home with her man and she just putting on a show for him. Like,
She was really like, I mean, everybody talks about Nikki, and we all know Nikki is not the best twerker. She don't throw a lot of butt.
and if she
But
do though, but it look weird sometimes.
and they
Sorry.
do. But you know, I felt like, and you know, people be eating her up about her floor performances. I actually like this before.
I,
I love
seeing it
this
up
floor performance.
live and close, I was like, Mama's really getting it.
And the gag here is
Talk about it.
there was a malfunction
There was a
that
mic
happened.
malfunction.
There
Yes.
was a
Yeah.
mic malfunction.
Oh yes.
And I don't
Oh
know.
yes.
And I don't. Oh yes, it happens. Oh my god, I love this. This is like probably my favorite part of one of my favorite parts of the tour. The
Mm-hmm.
fact that when she started, she was going. It was good. First of all, her mic was a little off. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can see that the mic was off, but she was still. You could still hear her. You could see her singing, but it was off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not off like you couldn't hear her. Off as
Right.
in something is wrong with the mic.
Something is wrong. We know something is wrong, but we're still in the performance. We're still,
Yeah, we're
tuned
still
in.
in the performance. She's working through her performance.
Mm-hmm.
JeJuan and I see her start signaling because when she flips, like she does this floor performance, we saw her mic pack kind of just like droop down and kind
Fall
of like
out.
go on the floor. So
Right.
we see the mic, we see it fall out, and she kind of still does the performance, still doing it.
Full out. Full
Doing
out.
it, full out.
She knows the mic is really it's fucking up, but at this point I don't
It's,
care because a show
she
still
doesn't
needs to
care
be happening and I'm gonna
because
fully commit. Yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
at the top of that, and I'm at the top of that stage, and people are looking at me, and we got a
And I
show
better get it together because this
and
ain't
get it
what that
together.
is.
Because right, so she does it and she
Mm.
signals to her bandmate. I'm not sure if it was her guitar. I think it was her guitarist or her bassist.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Thought it was the drummer.
Baby,
It could have been all of them,
or the
really. They
drummer.
all in
It
that
was
corner
it was somebody on the right side.
on instruments,
Somebody
right?
on stage right was basically, and she was basically said it like, I don't know if she said anything or if she just signaled something. Next
She
thing
went
you
like, I think
know,
she went like this. She was like tapped her back,
yeah,
like
and she was
help.
like, she kind of was like she looked
Yeah, and
back
she
and she
was
was
like
like,
swinging it around. Yeah, so they
and
knew that
then
she
so
needed
next
help.
thing you know, yeah, so next thing you know, one of her dancers comes out a little bit early, like maybe like a couple of like
A couple of
verses or a
seconds.
verse early,
Yeah.
couple of seconds early, comes
Hmm.
out and they do this routine. Like
Yes.
they're doing this dance routine, they're doing it, but as she's doing this dance routine, the mic is getting put back onto her back. The mic is getting put back on and everything is running fashionably right, and we just grab it, we going, and
Hmm.
baby, we continue the show. Cut to the
Yes.
next
Period.
choreography performance. It was just
Hello.
like, it was so professional, so
Professional.
professional.
Yes.
Yes, very
Applaud.
professional.
Applaud you for, yeah, for that, Mama. Applaud you
They
for
had a
that.
system. They had a
Yeah, they
system
had a
with that.
system and it worked. It
Yeah,
absolutely
and it
worked. In the
worked.
time of need, it really did work. So what song did we
Yes.
get next after that?
So after that, we go, feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling
Mm.
my. So we
All
come
right.
in, she walks down the
Turn this back
steps,
up.
she does her little her little Title X dance. That was cute, giving up that bass.
You know,
Cooking that
she always good for.
she love that. She love
She
that.
love
We
that
used to do
move.
that in middle
She
school.
love that movie. You can tell
Just
just
jam
from her
music.
body language. She just her all the time.
Just
Period.
stank face, just
That stank
ready.
face. If she could do that all her whole
That
life, she
stank
just
face.
gonna do it. If she don't do nothing else, she
She
gonna
gonna
do
do
that
it.
move. That move, and then of course with the leg up, the leg and her hands
Ah,
behind her head.
ah, ah,
Ah,
ah.
ah, ah, ah. Yeah, yeah.
So after that, it started to get real fun. It started to get
Mm.
real fun, actually. It
Mm.
started to get real fun because I thought feeling myself was cute because
Mm.
everybody was like, "Oh, it's Houston. Oh, Beyonce."
Beyonce, yes.
So
Yeah.
we were all geeked up about that. She did
Mm-hmm.
that. It was cute. And
Mm-hmm.
then we get, just wanna get drunk tonight. I'm
And
not
I'm a
right.
rider, cowgirl, cowgirl. Mm-mm-mm.
Yes.
For the show, yeah,
Welcome
that's
to
so
the
right.
show. It's just the
I
rodeo.
got in my
Ah!
car. Keep on my dress. The Monroe. Mm-mm-mm. I waited to see that performance as well. The second arc of this show, I just thought was so dainty and just so cute. Like, I don't know,
It was
we
very
just seen
dainty.
a pop, a pop queen. Like, I don't
A
know,
crossover pop queen. We
a
love that.
crossover
You
pop queen.
know,
She ate
yeah,
down.
it was just like I love the song. That's one
Hmm.
of my favorite songs off of Pink Friday 2 is Cowgirl.
Hmm.
And then I thought it was cute because we're in Texas. And
Hmm.
a lot of people had Texas, cowboy hats, and
Hmm. You had a cowboy hat
we
when you
live in
first
Texas.
walked in.
I had a cowboy hat.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, this is cute. And it was like the choreography was really cute. She came down from the main stage all the way down to the runway
Hmm.
and she did a choreography performance and her dancers were real cute and like they were on it. It was super
Just the
cute.
commitment.
And
That
the
commitment was just
commitment
no.
was great.
It
They
was
gave her a
like no
cowgirl
other.
hat. It was just like
Hmm.
very presentational. It was theatrics. Nikki loves theatrics, but
Absolutely.
it was a cute part of the show. And
Hmm.
that led into beat 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 when I go beat beat beat
What? What is it? What song?
R&B. Real
Real
nigga bitch call me R&B.
nigga bitch coming R&B. My ex nigga, and he ought to be. Yeah,
He oughta be.
that was a cute moment.
So
Cute moment.
that one actually, I was up out of my seat, but if I could get higher out of my seat, that would have got me higher out
That
of
would
my
have got
seat
you out of your
because
seat.
I loved her performance, her choreography. Like, when he was like, I just want to see her do his push-ups with his sweats on.
Mm.
Oh my God, like the
Yeah, when
dancers
she
was
was
doing
dancing
it.
with her backup dancer, the chemistry that they had,
Yes.
like I'm
I was
telling you,
like,
that back to that commitment, she was so committed.
are you,
Them first two
I was
arcs, she
about to
was
say,
so committed.
they about to get freaky
They
on
about
stage.
to, y'all about to.
Y'all, y'all about to, it was getting real.
It was getting real, real dicey, honey.
It
But
was getting
that
real,
show
real,
performance, real dicey. But that commitment
real
again,
dicey.
just
I loved it.
Magnificent.
I enjoyed everything of it. So after that, we get a much needed throwback. You
Mhm.
know, brought us back
Is
to
this
middle
what I
school.
think it is?
Brought us back to middle school.
I was on a tear, on the verge of
Ba-
tears.
Baby, he said he came from Jamaica. He
Pick
owned a
up a
couple
couple acres,
acres.
couple fake visas, because he never got his papers. Gave up on love
Gave up
with
on
the
love.
heartbreakers. He was getting money between the movies and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, or like a couple drink. Like,
So she brought that
mm,
out the vault,
out her
and
bag in the day.
I was like, oh my god.
We were kind of stuck. We were excited, but we were kind of
I was
stuck.
a little stuck. I said, whoa, I've never seen this. First of all, I've never seen any of these songs performed live, but this song,
This song.
whoa.
Yeah,
So
that was
that was
surprising
a
to
really
see, but I loved it.
that was a that was a great highlight.
Hmm.
After that, we get Needle, which is a cute little transition. I actually liked Needle's graphics. Like the Needle
Okay.
graphics were really
Yeah, that was
cute.
cute.
So we
It
kind of
kind of
like
brought us
switched the
down
tone.
too. It kind of brought us down.
The lights, because during cowgirl and R&B in high school they were like pink, purple, like they were all like really
Blue,
bright.
very,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then Needle starts to give it like a little darker. It's
yeah, with the
blue, it's,
blue, yeah.
wavy, it's like really
Hmm.
like it starts to tone us down. But the Needle performance was really good. It was mixed with her song with Egyptian,
Hmm.
um Hold Ya. Like that mix, sell
Hmm.
it, get it out, like that. Even though, it was a great closing to that act, I would say,
Hmm.
because um baby, the next act, the next act,
What did we? What?
oh,
Oh, okay, let's get into it.
the next act, I
Was
need to
that the
get
hype? Was that
I
dun
didn't
dun dun dun
no,
dun
the
dun
next
dun?
act, I didn't sit down
Wait,
the
wait,
next act.
was this dun 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 dun? What was the
Okay.
next song?
Okay. So the interlude was Ganja Burn. So we listened to Ganja
Loved it.
Burn,
Loved to hearing
and it
that.
has some elements of like Bomb Bomb. So I don't know. I was like, I don't even know how they mixed that together, but it sounded really good. It was literally
Hmm.
her and AI, like an
Hmm.
AI version of Nicki,
Hmm.
smoking a blunt, and it was just
Hmm.
like Ganja Burns, and it was like the smoke, and it was rotating around her
Yeah.
and her fake thighs, her big thighs, and her holding the blunt and smoking. It was real cute. It was really, really,
Yes.
really cute. It
I
gave
think
us
this is
like
the point of the
real, like
show. No, I'm sorry. What were
it
you
was
gonna
like
say?
real AI robotic Gag City type of thing. It was
Hmm.
real cute.
Hmm.
So man, this is JeJuan's favorite part of the show. I think this is because he meant, okay, I say this is your favorite part of the show because you were like, the boxes, bitch, the boxes.
Let me tell you something, Nikki or Nikki's team. If you're listening to this, I don't know whose idea was it to do this idea, but I love you because it just was like, who
It was
else?
it was it was
Who
perfect.
else?
I mean, who else? There's only three people that I could say that could do this concept. Three three people
But
besides
I
Nicki,
wanted.
outside of Nicki Minaj, two people.
It's so crazy. Can I say what I want? What I really could have wanted to. So besides, I like
Okay.
the boxers having their own thing, right? I so wished that when those songs came on, so say like she just got done with Roman's Revenge, right? So for Roman's Revenge, we got the black little leotard, right? With the pink wig, right? Then we go
Mhm.
into what is she? She did Barbie.
Well, actually, she started it off. So
I'm
she
not talking about the
started it
order.
off.
I'm not talking about the
Oh,
order.
we're
I'm
not talking about
talking
the
about
order. We're not talking about the
specifically just like
order.
for the songs. I would have loved for us, and I don't even know. This would have been, maybe I'm just thinking in my head. I just, delusional. But it would have been so good to have like a black screen in the back of the box, right?
Mhm.
And then I don't know, us be entertained by the dancers, so that when she switches to the next song, the box turns over and we get a new look, right? And she does that as she
Ooh, like
transitions
an
into each
outfit change. Like
song.
she did her outfit changes as she was in the box.
As
But
she
she
was,
did that low
yeah,
key. She did that
kind of
low
she,
key on Two in the
but
Box.
she would go in the
On Two in
back
the
though.
Box,
But she would go in the back though and
she would go
change
in the
and
back.
then
She
come
would go in
back
the back.
out. But
Or
I'm
she would
sorry, back to
layer
the
up. She would layer up. And then
yes,
she would take the
yes,
first layer off.
yes,
Yes. No, but
absolutely.
you're right. You're onto something. If you're listening,
Get mama through them quick
tap in.
changes. Fast, quick, in a
Get
hurry.
mama in them quick.
Get
But
them in and get them out.
so the order of the boxes. This is
Is this our third arc?
this is the third arc. We're on third act 3.
Yes.
And basically what happens here is we get the boxes. So
Mhm.
box number 1, of course, is looks like I'm going for a swim. Dunked on him now, swinging off the rim.
Ooh.
What? This girl came out in a Rocky Balboa robe, baby. Didn't even see her face. Just saw the wig bangs, baby.
Mm,
Was in the corner of the box, baby. Corner of
mm,
the box.
mm.
Knee up, leg up. Mike
Mm.
just head down. Look like I'm going for a swim. I said, "Oh, she's about to start. She's about to start it. She's about to start it."
This is, and I hope I'm using this term right. This was the Magnus opium or opum of my life because you know how Chun-Li just read. You know what? It's so funny too. I used to not like. No, was it Chun-Li or was it Barbie Tings? No, I gravitated
No,
towards Chun-Li first before I ever dared to really like
did
Barbie Tings.
the Barbie
But
thing, even though they
Chun-Li,
came out the same time.
they did come out at the same time, but I didn't like Barbie Tings at the time. But this song here just does something to me. It just has
But
such a
you know,
historical context because
and,
this is when she
mm,
was fighting for her life. When the girls and the corporations was trying to come for her, she said, "You will not eat off of my plate. When it comes down to my songs and my verses and my career, you will not succeed at bringing me down."
listen, the impact of Chun
The
Li
impact, the
is
girls don't know.
sickening.
The Barbs know, but the other girls don't appreciate
They
it.
really don't know. It was an alter ego that came out of nowhere to me,
Out
first
of
of all.
nowhere.
Because it was like we had, Harajuku Barbie, we
Mhm.
have, Roman, we have
Roman.
Martha, we
Mhm.
have all these different type, but Chun-Li,
Chun-Li?
baby.
Two
I
buns in
remember
my
when I remember
chop,
us like
chopsticks in my
losing
bun.
it, like losing it.
The
Like
artwork of Chun-Li, the video of Chun-Li. She said, "I knew you'd come."
50 Fendi, Fendi print. The fact that
Fendi,
she got a Fendi
Fendi,
deal off of
Fendi
this and
prints
she didn't
on.
even
Fendi prints on. Place
Fendi,
they
like
Chun-Li. Y'all weren't
the
seeing her
pins
then.
off. Drop
I mean,
it
y'all
with
were
the
never seeing
pins
her.
off.
Y'all were never seeing her, but y'all wasn't seeing
Y'all,
that either.
I'm sorry. I know we taking up
You know
time on this,
what?
but
Let me say this. Let me say this too, real quick before we go back into it. That is Red Ruby's
sister,
sister. I was gonna say
because that's what
older
I
or
was going to
younger
say.
sister, but they're just
Older
sisters.
sister.
We won't.
That's the no, no. Chun is the
Is that the
older
older
sister.
sister?
Chun is the older sister. Chun said, "I knew you would come."
I knew you would come.
So you get on your keyboards
And make me
and
the
make
bad guy?
me the bad guy.
The
Like
Chun-Li.
the
Oh.
what? I'm sorry. So
Oh.
this is how I see. This is how I see. You're
Oh.
right. You're exactly correct.
Mm-hmm.
Chun and Red Ruby are
Our
sisters.
sisters. Yeah, they're
I feel
sisters.
like to be honest, if you ask both of us, if you were to see us go out at Crockers 2.0 any
Mm-hmm.
place.
Shout out to Houston, Texas.
Shout out to Houston. Shout out.
Shout out to Montrose.
I'm stomping the ground
We
dead on
stomping the ground.
Chun, but
Yeah,
him,
we going ham. We
no,
going
but
ham.
one is going in on Red Ruby. Wall hole in the damn floor.
Me,
Just
me and Hannah are stomping a mud hole in whatever floor that is wherever floor we are at is getting stomped and it's getting a hole put through the floor. We won't play about Chun-Li. We don't play about Chun-Li, but we won't play with Red Ruby the
Ruby
Slave.
the sleeves,
Do
baby.
it. You
So
won't
that's
do
why I see why she put those two. It goes literally Chun-Li, and
it.
then
Mm-hmm.
she switches the box, takes
Mm-hmm.
off the robe, and now we're
Okay.
Red Ruby. And baby, Red Ruby in the dag on arena mixed
Loved
with
it.
her song with French Montana, Freaks. It had a,
Mm.
I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is kind of, this is
That's iconic.
Nikki, sell it.
It's iconic. It's
Sell it.
iconic.
Because that's a good mix. And
Mm-hmm.
so that was like a little small because that was just the one that was just like that was like the two sisters. It kind of just gave two
Right.
sisters.
A good two
Then
punch.
we go into a dancer interlude, which is
Mm-hmm.
literally forward from Trini. So we get the
Mm-hmm.
little go papa, go papa, go papa,
Wait,
go
did she
papa. You
perform that, or
know,
was that a?
it was a mix with black Barbies. So it was the mix between the
Ooh, Black
interlude, but with the
Barbie.
dancers. It
It was.
wasn't any visuals. It was just like the dancers were transitioning while she was
Got
getting dressed
it.
to
Got
do
it. Got it.
Barbie
So
World.
high key. So high key. That was the transition that I was talking about. The delusional one. That high key was how they were masquerading the whole costume change. Okay.
Right.
And
Right,
then.
right, right, right. So then we go into, so we get that dancer interlude.
Mm,
Then we go into Barbie World. She comes back out
oh,
and she's like, I'm a man
so
like a
cute.
Barbie. Okay, so like that's a cute song. Like I
It was
loved
so
it.
cute.
It
It
was
was so
cute.
cute. The crowd participation of
And
that song was so cute, and I love the whole pink, um,
graphics,
the whole
like
graphics. That just everything was just perfect.
it was cute. Um,
Hmm.
and then and then it's just crazy that she started this. I feel like Barbie World. I get it, but I feel like it should have been up a little bit on the set list because she
Hmm.
smacked. When I say she smacked us,
Is
she
this
smacked us. She
is this dun
smacked
dun
us
dun
in the
dun dun
face.
dun 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 dun? Dun.
Yes, yes. Because like, girl, I'm in Barbie world. I'm in Barbie land. I'm with Ice. I'm with Margot. I'm with Issa.
I'm with
I'm
Lizzo.
with
I'm
I'm
with
with
Dua Lipa.
Ryan.
I'm with Ryan. And you turn up and you
And
give
you
us Roman's
and
revenge.
you and you
And
and
you
you
and
get in
you
you get in that black box. You
and you
get in that
change your
black box.
costume and you give us that was another magnum opus, magnum opus, however you say it. That was another moment. I don't know. That
Baby,
was another moment. I'm gonna go
I
back and
don't know. I don't know. I think seeing Roman's Revenge
live,
live,
seeing the girls know that song word for word,
and then she's not missing a beat.
and her saying "Hang it up."
Flat, flat.
Hey, it's Andre, head of talent at The Aspect and The Aspect Social and Culture. Enjoying the episode? We've got a variety of unique shows and perspectives ready for you to explore. So be sure to subscribe. Continue your episode, and thanks for watching.
Flat screen. Oh my
It
god.
was too much. It was too much at that time, Nikki.
It
Like
was it was Barb overload. When I say
it
it, I
was
was just
barb
like,
overload. That's a good one. That was a barb
so
overload.
she smacks us with Roman's Revenge. And you
Mhm.
know, her emphasis on those hang it up.
Flat screen.
Like what?
Plasma.
It's
Hey
so
Nikki, hey
powerful.
Nikki.
It's
Asthma.
like
They got the pumps and ain't got
this is
medicine. I got bars.
I got bars. Like literally straight bars, no choreography. There is no
There's
one
no
moving
choreography. It's just me.
on this.
It's always
It's just
just been
me.
me. I win.
Like
You lose.
you lose.
Oh,
Ugh.
she just,
Anyway, so
oh, we're done.
then, but we're not done. We weren't
But
done.
we're
She
not
smacked
done.
us again.
But we're
She
not
smacked
done.
us. She literally did this. She said, and then she go, because baby,
Now, what was next?
she walks up, she get out that box,
Uh-huh.
and she started walking up them steps.
Uh-huh.
And she started, and all we hear is, oh my god, the way she did it, and I oh gosh, and I was just like, I asked her, why is she going up the stairs backwards? Like not backwards. Why is she going up the stairs with
Why is
her
she going
back
back up the
facing the
stairs?
audience?
Yeah.
Why is she going back up the stairs? Why is she keep
Mm-hmm.
going back up the stairs? Right?
Mm-hmm.
All we hear is, I shut the lights down. This
Mm.
bright out.
Mm.
Oh, just another lonely night. Are you
Are you here
willing?
to
Like,
satisfy
like,
you?
ah,
He said,
baby,
that
the way she came up in there,
motherfucker
she
went
walked
off,
up half them steps and
went
turned her.
off.
She turned a 45-degree angle and said, "Pull up, JeJuan."
No, because even I couldn't.
I ascended.
You ascended. We were already in the ascension. Let's be clear. We were
I
already in the
ascended,
upper regions of the atmosphere at that point. But then to hear
baby.
that song live and in color,
And then you go down, and then you leave. You spit that, you give this that, and then you go. And then you not just go, and then you go play. Are you gone already? You're gonna give us the Papa Bear interlude after that? So now I'm
that's not all
emotionally
are we?
high. I'm emotionally high because
Right.
I just got read my life off of
Hmm.
Roman's Revenge and Monster. And
We were just
now
the three-peat. The three-peat was really
the
three-peating.
three-peat was just
Yeah.
okay.
Chaotic.
Chaotic. I needed to go get another drink.
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah, that point.
It was time.
It was time. Are you gone already? This interlude was so beautiful.
Mm.
We know Nikki's a new mom.
Hmm.
We love that. Papa Bear, we got so much love for Papa Bear, we don't even know his real daggone name. Child.
Period.
And it was such a cute, I love this interlude. It was very much, I guess it was like it's kind of like it was like her interpretation of like how she's taking on this motherhood and how she's trying to like balance off of, you know, the issues and things that were happening during that time she was pregnant, all the
Hmm.
events leading into the album, and it was just kind of like a good break for this after being up, like, baby,
After
we
being
didn't sit
up the whole
down.
time. We didn't
We
sit
was
down.
up.
No, we were
We
up.
was up.
Hmm.
So this interlude was a very nice, soft, just coming down. It was a really
Hmm.
good coming down moment.
Hmm.
So after that, we are coming into one of my favorite parts. So after we leave Already Gone,
Hmm.
or after we leave Monster, all that, we're into Already Gone interlude. We come into my favorite part, or one of my favorite parts, or favorite songs, I would say. Let's say favorite songs.
Mm.
That I need a violin version of this song. Like I just
This
need
is
to hear
this
it.
is this is
Falling
falling
for
for
you.
you, huh?
Oh.
This
But it
I
it
want you to
wasn't
get
just the song. It just wasn't the song. It was just like
the
it
whole
was
look of it, the whole
the
atmosphere of it.
speech, the look, the everything. Like it comes off with the violins
Hmm.
and they're coming in and they're just really just
Hmm.
strumming this song. And
Hmm.
then Nikki comes on and she's like she gives us this little briefing before. Like she says, "Have you ever been in love? Have
Hmm.
you ever fallen in love and fallen out of love?"
Hmm.
And baby, you would have thought I was gonna cry.
Mm.
I was gonna cry.
That shit was gonna cry. Don't
Well,
cry.
yeah, she was my sad sister, my sad sister. I feel you. So I was just like, oh, yes, Onika, Tanya, girl.
Did we get a interlude for this, like in terms of a visual?
Well, it was the Papa Bear visual. We got the Already Gone, and then it goes into Falling for You, and
Hmm.
Falling for You was a really it was the full song, full out, very much.
Right,
She
right,
rapped the whole thing,
right. And
and
you know that last verse gets us all hype at all times. Picture
picture
that.
that,
Picture me giving bitches slack. Yeah.
picture me pretending
I get all these
like
bitches buried
that
up.
verse, like
It's gonna
that's a
eat all the
statement.
time.
That's that's shoot, that's a
It's gonna
commandment
eat
right
every
there.
time. I
Every
think
time.
towards this
So,
point, mhm.
oh, you said what at this point?
Oh,
What?
I think yes. I was saying I would think towards this point, that's when I started to look at the interludes like this is where we need to be talking about narrative. Because if you wanted to give us Are You Gone Already? Why we didn't get no exclusive footage of you giving birth to Papa Bear or, some type of
Okay,
emotional.
okay, Parkwood. Okay, Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles, Carter. Okay,
I
Formation Tour. Okay,
graduated.
On the Run.
I graduated from the school of Beyonce now. We educated now.
I
I just
graduated
felt
from
like
Parkwood University.
you did as well. I just felt like at some points of the show, right? Because we had the high end energy, right? I just felt like with this AI theme we got going on, and we got Gag City going on, and we got, you and just this AI version of you. At some points, I wanted more. I felt like you
Oh
didn't
yeah.
dig enough. It was so much surface level things, which is okay. But now, in this point in your career, you've done so
It
much.
just
It just felt like
it
you
did
were
not
robbing
fully
us. You were robbing us of more deeper moments
not
that we
robbed.
needed in this tour. If this was the tour for the Barbs and this was the tour for Gag
Yeah,
City, it just
yeah.
should have been more fleshed out to me at this point of the show. That's what
I
I'm gonna leave
definitely
that there.
agree. I
I'm gonna
know.
leave that there for right now.
I, Jawan, child, I told you this after the damn show.
We
I,
listen. We discussed it. We had a whole full hour conversation about this. Okay, we
because
were highly
narrative is
invested.
very important.
Hmm.
Narrative is so important into visual storytelling, and I
Hmm.
think that
We needed
is
more of that.
a hit and miss on touring.
I
I think
swear.
that's a hit and miss for on touring. It's like
Because you either get
I've
it or
seen a lot of people.
you either get to that point or you don't get to that point. There's no in between.
And
You.
the thing is, you don't even have to have like. Let me tell you, you're right because narrative one is super important,
Mhm,
and I'm a visual storyteller, so like I've been to so many shows, and
mhm.
Juwan, we've gone to seen. I mean, like you've seen Solange, you've seen.
I've never
I've
seen. Oh wait,
seen.
I did see
You
Solange.
did see
I was gonna say.
Solange.
I was
You
gonna
saw
say I did not. I
Solange.
have not seen Solange. I did see
Okay,
Solange.
now in Solange's performance, because I've seen. Well, I haven't even seen her live. I've seen her like like in the sense of a video or like a recording of her performance.
I thought you
Even
came
in
with
the
us.
recording of her performance. No,
I
I
thought you.
wasn't at Discovery Green. I
You
didn't
didn't
go
have
see.
Discovery Green.
Wasn't.
Okay,
I wasn't at Discovery Green.
heard.
Y'all went to go see Solange. Now tell
Mm-hmm.
me this because I've seen her sister about 4 times,
Mm-hmm.
and every single, even when the girl was in arenas,
She
when
was
she
still.
was in arenas,
She was still
the girl had narrative.
a
The
story. The
girl had
girl
narrative.
had narrative. Yeah.
Tinashe, I went to go see Tinashe on a 333
Mm-hmm.
tour.
Mm-hmm.
Narrative.
Mm,
Narrative.
mm,
I got it.
mm,
I got it.
mm.
This one, I didn't full. I understand the concept. It was more concept based. It was very
Right.
much concept based, loosely concept, as in, you know,
We know what it's about. We know
we
where
know
we're
what it's
at.
about. We know where we're at, but
We know where we're
I
at.
would have taken more of a step to kind of bring a story in, and bring in my, I guess, my likeness a little bit more. It's like, yes, we get it's Nicki Minaj, but like I would have had like some of my celebrity friends, some of the people that support me that are, either on the album or not on the album or featured on the album, correlated into my Barbie world or into my Gag City world. And I would have
Incorporate
basically
more
been
of the
like,
barbs. Incorporate more of the
I would have
barbs
made,
too.
I would have shot some content. I would have made a film or made a short film talking about Gag City and had it separated and cut in between the interludes as the interludes.
Because
And
there are different
that would
versions
have
of
been a little
barbs.
bit more entertaining than,
Then
just
the
using it
AI,
but
then the AI, because we got some, I'm sorry to interrupt you. We got the AI
mm,
stuff, and then we kept getting it over and over again in terms of the same thing being looped over and over again, which then at point made me go, okay, girl, what's the next song?
yeah. Yeah. So we got into after Falling for You, we got into right through me, which I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Ah,
We are going. We are
Love that.
going. We're going.
We're going. We're
We're going
we're getting
backwards.
emotional.
We're going
back.
backwards. We're going
We're going
backwards.
backwards, and
I
we're
was
getting
like,
emotional.
okay, getting emotional.
We're getting emotional. We love to see it.
Right through me was really good.
Mhm.
And baby, no, it was this one for me.
Which is the one.
Save Me.
Oh, see what I mean? I needed
Me.
I needed a moment, and it was a moment, but I wanted the lead in to be more of a moment because that would have brought me to tears.
That
Houston, won't you save me? Houston, won't you save me? We were damn near
Give it
crying
up.
at that point. Give it up.
We were giving up.
We were damn near crying at that point.
We were giving up actually after Let Me Calm Down, which was the next song after that, because Let Me Calm Down was good. I mean, I think it's a good song. Do I think it needs to be performed? No.
Ooh, take it out.
Take it out.
Take it out, baby.
Like you took out Nicki Hendrix, even though I love that song, but that song also doesn't need to be performed. We'll go around. So after this, we kind of go into set 2, right? Set 2. Now, this is where I kind of was like, this is one reason why not.
Is this pop? Are we in pop arena? Are we in pop now?
Before we get into Popland, we were in limbo for 30 minutes. And shout out to Robert. I love you, Robert. I know you want us to come to San Antonio, but this is why we're not coming to San Antonio. You were there. You were present. You should know. You should know why we're not going. I love her. I love you.
I'm gonna
start it out.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So great. Actually, Let Me Calm Down. We had like a little dead period, but baby,
we did have a dead period.
5 to 10 minutes into that dead period, all I see is
no. We're forgetting something.
No, I'm not. All I start to see is the lights come on. There's this man running on the runway, and he's over here talking about what's his name? What song he made? What song did he make?
You're missing it.
What am I missing?
We got Monica first.
No,
we got Monica first. We got Monica first before. We got before the other. So Monica happened, and then the other stuff happened.
And I'm gonna be frank with y'all. I'm going to be frank because I was upset. I was upset. I looked at JeJuan and I said, "Now why the hell is Monica in the New Monica, baby?" When I heard that, I got upset. I got upset because I feel now I love Monica. Actually, I've been listening to Monica for the last 3 days straight. It's not to say I don't like Brandy. I love both of them. But
I don't want to get into that conversation.
Monica just
much love to both girls.
When she reaches into my soul and pulls out that like that elongation of vocal, and I love that about her vocal style. So I'm expecting a lot of good songs on here. Now she gave us good songs. She gave us hits. She gave us her hits. Didn't give me any of my hits that I wanted to hear, which I had a problem with because I felt in a sense that Monica is a veteran in this game. Like, why is she like an intermission? Why is she like in the midst of the show? Why is she not having a segment before the show that she can actually dive in a little bit deeper into her discography, into her catalog, and share it with people? Because there were some older fans in there. Nicki Minaj has fans spanning all ages in the sense of not no new Monica, but old Monica on the side with her daggone shoes spread open. Like on the curb.
Hello.
So that's what I wanted. I wanted a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
I went a little bit. So I was kind of upset of what the set list or the tour set up or the structure of the tour was, because I kind of felt that she should have deserved her own spot. She should have deserved her own area so that she could kind of do her own thing. If she wanted to bring on some more guests, some special guests, I felt like that would have been fine.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Because it would have been really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, Monica gets on stage. She's saying she got on stage and she do her little 5 songs, child. She didn't even sing the song that I really
wanted to she do her little 5 songs.
Baby,
please.
it's love.
Please,
Why I love you so much. See, she didn't even sing that. She didn't even sing that. She didn't even sing She didn't. Missed opportunity. Nevertheless, I hope she switched it up for the after shows, because child. Whatever. So after that, Monica does her 5 songs. She get off stage, and then what's homeboy name? What's homeboy name?
I don't know his name. I just know the song. He first came out. So after Monica had left, right?
What's the song called?
First, it was 5 minutes of, I guess
nothing,
trying to get his bearings right, and then we had nothing. Then it was first, let me hop out.
Yeah, I wanna.
Okay, that was a cute little moment. I
no, it wasn't. It was actually. It was. I didn't know he was from Houston. I thought.
I didn't. Yeah, it was a cute moment. Cute little moment. Because we were like, damn, we ain't heard from him in a long time. Where did he just come from?
No, but before that, let's tell them what you asked me, or asked the suite. He asked the entire suite. He went in when we got to the suite. He said, "Who do y'all think is gonna be the special guest at the show?"
Oh, I did. So we were sitting in the suite before the concert started, and I was asking the people around us, like, okay, so what Houston-based rapper do you think she's gonna have on the tour? And we were saying stuff like, ooh, maybe Travis Scott's gonna come through. We said maybe. I don't know if we said 50. I don't know if we said 50.
We said 50. We said 50, but we didn't. We thought he was.
We were hoping to see him. We were hoping to see him. Who else did I say?
Shoot, Travis. Everybody was like Beyonce.
Beyonce won't come.
Beyonce is not coming up to no arena.
She's trying to figure out what's her next move with Cowboy Carter. Okay,
because Live Nation under attack.
I'm trying to think who else. I didn't know. I don't remember who else I said. But after he came out, then who came out? Was it Kirko?
Yes, baby.
Kirko came out.
Thanks.
That man's still fine.
Whoo, baby. Let me tell you something. Kirko Baines live still got it.
He still
got it, baby. Kirko.
That's a man. Right
Mr. Baines. That's a man right there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, he done came down. Hold up.
Oh, that's a black king, right? That's a black king right there.
That's a black king. Nevertheless, everybody was in the damn arena wet.
Everybody was eating him up. He did a great job.
Everybody was in the arena just ready to
throw their panties and draw.
Ready. We was just like, wow.
Yes. And
after
then
Kurt Cobain, I said,
oh, then we got Beat King.
Throw that in. Hold up.
Wasn't expecting him. Don't know why we didn't say him. But he came out and he killed it. He even killed it a cappella on his last song.
Nikki, I need you on a track with this man. I need you in the studio with Beat King. Somehow, some way, I feel like that could. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
No, I don't.
Do it for the city.
I don't want it.
Do it for the city.
I don't want it.
I'm gonna say what I didn't want, but nevertheless, I didn't want that Monica performance. I didn't want Whip Watch Me Nay Nay. I didn't want that, or whatever was it?
Not Watch Me Nay Nay, please. Oh, you
I didn't want that.
Nasty spirit. You just got a nasty spirit.
I didn't want that. But
really,
let me tell you something. That was acapella. This man rapped the song acapella and then gave the mic out, and everybody
knew it. We knew it. As ignorant as his lyrics are, and as ignorant as he is.
So nasty, so rude, so vulgar.
So nasty, so rude, so vulgar. But I'm gonna pop my ass. I'm gonna pop my butt.
Pop.
Pop
I'm
my
a
butt,
pop,
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 pop my butt
pop, pop.
every time it come on.
You better. We are popping our butts to beat King.
We're popping our
Beat
butts
King.
to be king.
We're popping our butts.
We're popping. You're
But
ignorant. You're ignorant. You're
you're
ignorant.
ignorant.
We're
We're
gonna.
popping our butt.
I'm gonna bend over regardless for that
I'm
for them
doing it.
songs.
I'm doing it.
And
And
then
so the kicker, this was the kicker
this
here.
was
This
the
was the kicker.
icing on top of the cake, y'all.
We could have ended the show. No, we couldn't end the show. I mean, shoot, it felt like the end of the show after this chat. But 50 cents
This
takes
I
the
could
stage,
tell this
y'all.
was like your favorite, like not even including the arcs, but this is your favorite segment of the show. This was everybody else's favorite segment of the show too. There was not one Barb that did not know any of 50 Cent's song. When I tell you the whole crowd went up
The
for him,
whole crowd was up.
we didn't know he was coming.
And the thing is, I've never seen 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. My mom's a big fan of 50 Cent. He is a little, he can also be ignorant. On social. Very ignorant. But I just love, I mean, I cannot like him. Like, I just cannot like him.
The hits just kept pouring out.
It was just so, baby, we was jamming. I knew this was my favorite spot because we went to the club next day and I said, oh my God, we went to Gag City and 50 Cent was there. And everybody was like, what's so big about 50 Cent? I was like, it's just 50
Baby,
Cent.
this 50 month man, that man is huge.
Okay.
If nothing proves anything else about that man, is that that man can get a crowd going. That man has hits and he's super successful.
Breath control.
And
breath control.
Breath control.
He can
song,
rap. He can still
performance.
rap.
He can rap. And he looked good. He looked great. In how great condition. Like he put on a show. He could put on a show and go on tour today and it would sell out. That's how hardcore his fan base is. And I think many people underestimate that. But if he were to go on tour, it's over for these other rappers.
He could really do a good tour
He would sell
and do
out.
numbers on it. Yeah,
he could do nothing exactly.
And if he had some real good headliners on there too, baby,
that's
sign me up. 50 Cent, sign me
50
up.
Cent.
Some tickets.
Get
Send
your
me
check.
a Branson cognac bottle.
Get your check. For real, get your check. Now. If he went on tour today and he dropped tickets today, his fans will not play with him at all.
They would not play. New York is up.
New York is up. Houston was up.
Yeah.
It was up. But
so it was a cute segment on the show. Like I love that. I loved that whole segment of the show. Now
I'm gonna sit back because you said you were gonna get her first. So you're gonna drag her first. You're gonna grab her by her, and then I'm going to do the dragging. I'll be the one moving. So go ahead.
Let me grab.
Go ahead and latch on.
So 50 Cent does phenomenal. He does a great job. He exits real nice. You know, we get a little background music. You know, the lights are still, lighting. It's pink. You know, we're there. So we're just waiting. We're like, okay, cool. You know, nothing's on the screen. Nothing's really like moving. Nothing's circulating.
Nothing's happening.
We're just chilling.
Nothing's happening, mother.
Nothing's happening. So we start to see some movement on the stage. You know, they bring out the next set, which
they bring out the train.
Tour. The train. Yes, it's the train set, which we're about to get into. Super Freaky Girl. We're about to get into the next.
We're getting into her pop bag, basically. Okay.
Pop bag.
It's time for pop royalty to come through and step through.
We love it. This is great part of the show.
Great. We're ready. We're here. We're here.
We're ready. Like we're up. Like I'm up. 50 Cent got me up.
50 Cent got the crowd up. Like we were excited at that point.
We were excited. So we get in there. 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by. 15 minutes go by.
20 minutes go by.
The train is still empty. The train is not lit up.
25 minutes go by.
25 minutes go by.
30 minutes goes by.
30 minutes So bad.
At this point, we're like, are you going to cancel the show?
We're looking at the clock.
Did
It's
somebody
saying
have an
12.
accident? Are you okay?
It's
Did Papa
the
Bear
clock
fall?
is
Does he need
saying
to be
12.
rushed? Did
The
you fall?
clock, the clock is saying 12. The clock is saying 12. The
We're 40 minutes.
venue
We're
is
40 minutes.
knocking.
We're
The
40 minutes.
venue, the Toyota Center. Hey, babes. That's what they say, Nikki. You gotta go. You gotta get
You
out.
ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
But you can't stay here, baby. So either you cough up, call Republic, call Live Nation, call somebody, get that money on the line, send it to the Toyota Center. We need an extra hour because, baby, the show
45
was
minutes?
over.
45 minutes and then you come out?
You come
Why?
out and it's, and
Why?
then, and now I'm really going to drag you because you showed your your behind the scenes on
I
social
literally
media.
sent it. I
And you
sent it
were,
and you were hooping and hollering and gagging backstage when you should have been on stage, on time.
so I think it either had to be because why would you be waiting? So either it's a technical issue or there was some type of other
Some
issue
type of
because I just don't
miscommunication.
see miscommunication because
But
baby,
hold
30
on.
minutes,
But hold on.
45 minutes.
It's crazy that we have this story because okay, quick little story before we go back to what we have to talk about. I was working and I showed this one lady because she's a barb and she was like, "You went to the show?" I was like, "Yes, girl, I went to the show." Showed her pictures and everything. And it was a big party. And another lady on the end was like, "You went to the show?" I said, she asked me, she said, "What did you think about the show?" I said, "I absolutely loved it." I said, "I have my things, here and there to talk about, but I absolutely loved it." She was like, "Did she have y'all waiting at the end?" Excuse me? She had y'all waiting too? So I want to
Oh,
know
so this
what's the problem.
so is this a reoccurring situation?
This is a reoccurring situation. So now
Uh
I'm going to
mm,
drag you. This is very unprofessional. And let me tell you this, and even though you don't want me to say it, I'm going to say it. Beyonce would never. Beyonce
what
would
she said,
never.
wait, you know what she
And
gonna
I
say? She said,
know,
Mama,
and I know
Mama.
daddy wasn't no business man and mama wasn't no business on them. But you do not have the barbs waiting for you for 45 minutes. And everybody paid tickets to see you. It just, it's no.
It just
No.
wasn't cute. It just wasn't cute. It was
Not, no.
unprofessional. It was just
It
whatever.
was
So
it was
she
no
comes.
apology. And hold on,
The
the
apology. Let's
apology
go into
was
that.
you saying, "Oh, you thought we was going home, but bitch, we got more hits to do."
That gagged you.
I'm not gonna
That
lie,
gagged
it
you.
did gag me. It gagged me. It gagged me. It gagged me.
It gagged you. It gagged you. It gagged me too. It gagged me. I was gagged.
I was gagged. We were gagged. We were gooped.
But she was like the way she said it, the way she was like, they asked me if I wanted to cut the set short, and I said, no, I want to finish the show because we got more hits to do. And I was just like,
She said, "Oh, but you thought the show was gonna be over? Bitch, we got more hits to do."
girl, just say you threw
Girl.
that. Just say you threw that bag. Just
And
say you threw
she
that
did take
bag.
some songs. She took two songs out of the set list because when we first started, we then at this point, I'm sorry, mama, but at this point I was sitting down because I was so pissed at you.
Well, she
So
was
we
late. The
then
show started very late. It started at
mm,
10:34,
mm-hmm,
and she did cut two songs, I believe.
she cut two songs.
She cut Nikki Hendrix,
Mm-hmm.
and what else did she cut? Oh, Anaconda.
Right. I think so.
Yeah.
But
So we did
first we get
super.
into
She comes back. She comes
right.
back and she
Right.
does super freaky,
We're at Super Freaky Girl, which was good to see live.
which was cute. Which is cute to see.
Which was cute, right.
Yeah, I like super freaky girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then we get into uh super bass.
Mm. So good hearing that live. Even I was
I love super bass, like
super,
live
super excited
bass.
about. being in the arena when I heard that song.
Yeah.
That
I
was a
like
moment.
I
That
will
was a
say
moment, Nikki.
we are very much tired at this time. She was tired at this time. We
Hmm.
matched each other's
Over it.
energy.
Yeah.
We were
But she
over
still
it.
gave us, again, back to that commitment. She still put on a show.
Yeah,
Um,
so it was a good, closing. The
hmm
songs were good.
hmm
So we get to that, then she goes into The Night Is Still Young. Very good song.
hmm
It's like one of her most popular pop songs.
hmm
And so it was shortened, of
hmm
course. And
hmm
then she gives us Moment for Life. Oh,
Oh, that was so good to see live, even though I was still pissed.
still pissed. We're still pissed. We
Look,
were
I'm
pissed
at
through this whole
we had every pop song where we should be up, but instead we're sitting because we're so mad at you. But like you said, we got hit
yeah.
stupid. We got hit
We got
stupid.
she
So
she she literally did the hit. Their hits.
she
She
did.
wasn't
She
lying. She
did.
wasn't lying.
She wasn't lying at
And
all.
and then we get into Starships, which is a song that she hates to perform live, but it was so funny that she performs this song live. I don't
It
know if
was
y'all
good to
ever
see
seen Nicki Minaj perform Starships, even in tour footage or just at a live performance.
that.
The shit is funny. It's
It
literally
is
her little ass jumping up and
jumping
all the
up and
smoke
down.
is going up. And she's like, I'm just like, this
It
is
was good to
funny.
see. It
Look
was
at
good to see. It was really good to see.
so and then of course the encore, the finale, the big shebang song, everybody.
At that point, I was over it.
I think everybody was over everybody at that point.
She was just like, "Girl, I need to pump these out, and then we gotta go. We gotta
Baby,
go."
she was popping them songs out like hotcakes. She was trying to get off that stage so quick, baby, because I know they was charging her about an hour.
Mm. It was good to see it though, and then yeah, the show
I would
ended.
say overall, the
Overall,
show, the tour, it was good. I will say I've
hmm
never seen Nicki Minaj before.
hmm
Um,
me neither.
I I've always wanted to see her, so
Hmm
it was a good experience to kind of see a person that I also it was with my best friend. So it was with Hannah, Robert, um, Princeton, and Juwan. So it was nostalgic for us because I mean we grew up on this girl.
Oh, we grew
I
up on
mean,
her. Yeah,
like
we love that lady.
Jawan and I we would be running around Sallyards on some Barb, this like Roman's Revenge. You should come on the call.
The
Come on
boys
the
knew.
call.
Let me tell you something. The boys knew that we were different. The boys knew that we were gay,
Baby, we was in athletics rapping Come on the
gagging,
Cone on the track field.
gagging, and
And
barbing out.
yeah,
It was a
we
time.
were them. It
I
was just
regret
really
nothing.
nostalgic.
I regret nothing.
It
It
was
was a time.
nostalgic. I definitely loved the experience, and
Hmm
I think Nikki overall, just at her age and at what she's done in the career, I think like this is good. This was really good for her, and I'm so proud of her, Nikki.
hmm
We're very proud of you.
hmm
You are continuing to shift the mold,
hmm
recreate the mold for
hmm
female rap, and extending it to different heights. And I just felt like well, one, I've just never been to a show like this. I've
hmm
been to so many structured shows like Renaissance and
hmm
Formation and Jesus and um I mean Usher's residency. Like there's so much caliber in the sense of like aesthetic and just design and all this other stuff. But this was just like three levels, and it was just like environment, atmosphere. It was just like if you took out the barbs out of that, it would not be anything. Like
hmm
the barbs really bring energy. Like they
hmm
bring the energy that she low key feeds off of, and it's like
hmm
you can see it full force in that show. So it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I just wanted more. I wanted more narrative. I wanted more narrative. I wanted more story. But one thing I will say too, if this was the warm up, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen after this.
I want to see what the set list next leg is gonna look like.
I feel like this was such a warm up because a lot happened in between the Queen era. Like we didn't really get a tour. She then had the baby. Then we had COVID. Then she had her Future run. Then we didn't know if she was coming back or not because I believe she said she was retiring at one point, right? Then she came back. Then we
Yeah, kind
had
of.
right, and then we had the little dip and dot. You know, she had her annual singer run that she always do, and then we got Pink Friday. I think we kind of stumbled to get to this point, and now that we're here, I enjoyed the ride. I think I enjoyed
I'm
the ride,
enjoying the ride.
but
She's a busy woman. She has
she's a
a
busy
lot of
woman.
things
But here's
going.
the thing: I need you now. So now you've created and you're creating your empire. Now we need to take it up take it up a notch.
She gonna
It's
wait till
time.
this tour end, baby, because
Oh, oh, oh.
once them
When
tour
them
checks come
when
in,
that tour check come in, and because you already know the perfume check is coming, the shoe check is coming, the nail is coming. What else? The music always
her
gonna come. There's
max
always gonna be
her
a check
her
for the
her,
music.
her maximum bidding
Her maximum
position.
bidding, like I see some very strong. And don't forget the acting because she's supposed to be not only in the animated series that I mentioned earlier, but she's also supposed to be in Sister Act 4. Yeah,
Tyler, Whoopi,
yeah,
Kiki.
yes,
I'm here. I'm
yes.
here. I'm up.
We're
I'm up.
up.
I'm up. I'm
So we're
up.
gonna go
I'm
see
up.
that. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just want some
yeah.
now that we have,
But
and also too.
you forgot
Hmm,
the documentary.
where's the documentary?
It's coming.
It's coming, but it's. I really hate when artists slash celebrities.
I really think she extended this so that she could record
She
her
could get
passes
some
for
Gag
tour
City.
and
I
she could
believe
do
that.
some stuff like that. Okay, so the Rihanna documentary has been out actually, or has not been out, but it's been filming for a while now.
Hmm.
Amazon bought the rights and they're going to be releasing and distributing it. So she's
That's gonna be
Nikki's working
exciting.
with Bronze Studios,
Hmm.
which is a big company. And she has a distribution deal, I think, or they have a distribution deal with Max HBO.
Mm.
So
Ooh, okay,
it's
good.
it's gonna be something that's gonna be really good. I do think that it's gonna come later this year. I think later this year into next year, just because,
Mm.
of course, I mean, I would want to do the same thing if I was shooting a major worldwide tour. I would probably push my documentary too, so I could capture
Mm.
some more footage. And
Absolutely.
but yeah, I'm excited to see, like you said, what this next leg and this next era
It's got
for
to be
Nikki is
top
gonna be.
tier. It's got to be top
I
tier.
think I definitely think we're getting new music. I think we're
Yes.
gonna get some more music. I
Yes.
think we're probably gonna get maybe one more like product or some type of like release that's coming out with her. And then I
Mm.
definitely think we're gonna get the documentary. The documentary is going to be a big thing too. So
See,
there's some things lined up for
I
Miss
would have
Minaj.
stationed it.
There's
I
some
would have
things lined
stationed it
up.
differently. I would have stationed it differently, but I'm glad we got what we got. And now we're here at this point. So
I'm
let's see what
excited.
else.
I'm
Yeah,
excited. I'm
I'm excited
excited.
too.
So definitely, if you have gone to the Gag City Tour in any city, in any
Hmm.
country,
Hmm.
please message us and let us know your experience and also comment
Yes,
below.
absolutely.
And just tell us how you liked it. What did you like? What did you not like?
Hmm.
And like always, all of this is coming out with love, Nikki. Like we
Hmm.
said, we love you.
So
And
much.
we just can't wait to see you elevate more. I mean, this
Yes,
tour has been
blossom
phenomenal.
more. Yes,
Yeah, it's just great.
absolutely.
But Jawan, my love, thank you for always being there in my corner, literally, but always coming onto the show whenever you want to come on. You're more than
Thank
welcome.
you.
And
Thank you.
I
Thank you
do
for
want to
having me.
plug.
This was fun.
Oh,
We gotta do this
I
again.
mean, oh, I want to. There's a pending thing. I'm about to put a little plug in there.
Okay.
Well, if you like this, if you like these conversations that we're having about
Hmm.
music and entertainment, and
Hmm.
specifically music,
Hmm.
touring, albums, singles, rollout,
Mm.
marketing, and all of these
Mm.
things that come in with artist development and our favorite artists,
Mhm.
definitely stay tuned because the Aspect SNC will be coming with something coming down the pipeline that will be
Some
focused
twists and some
solely
turns. Mm.
some some new things. I'm super excited to
Okay.
be working on it. But we are coming out with some more content that will be focused more in music and
Hmm.
analyzing today's music and trends. Like let's talk about rap beat. Let's talk about album sales and
Mm,
why people aren't buying albums anymore.
mm,
Why is it so hard for people to purchase an album now? Is it
mm,
streaming or is it the music?
mm.
So like why? Like what is it? So
Right.
we're
Talking
gonna
about
have
artistic climate.
conversations
Yeah.
artistic climate,
Hmm.
and talking about fan base and cult fan bases and why that is so
Hmm.
important about building an
Yes.
audience. So there are conversations that we'll be having like this coming
Hmm.
down the pipeline very soon later this year. So please stay tuned. You might see JeJuan some more. Mm. And you might see some other faces that you might be familiar with. So I'm
Hmm.
super excited to kind of get started with that later this year. But as always, Juwan, I love you. Thank you
Oh,
for
I love you
coming onto the
too.
show.
Thank you for having
And
me.
we can't wait to have you back.
I can't wait to be back.
Yay, yay. Until
Bye,
next
you guys.
time, as
Bye.
always, check the IV.
Check that IV, baby.